Is it Drake's? Ooh, rough opening hand. I think I might have to take my first mulligan here. I have no pressure early, no green mana sources, and too much endgame. Alright. Gonna have to keep that. I don't think that's good enough, as much as I love that card. There's no Azkantas in... there are just 2 Azkantas in this deck. Shit. I need lands, though, with a hand like this. I can't keep that as much as I would like to. Force to mulligan is not where we want to be. Game 1 versus control going second. That's a bad start. Got a good number of answers to Drakes and Nibs and the rest of it. Although game 1, the Spell Pierce Dive Down combo is going to be brutal. You just deploy your threats 1 turn later and I can't touch them. Alright, not at all sad to see that. Although, I expect it's going to be Shocked or Lava Coiled. He runs 8. Ooh, wants to deploy Search. I wish I had my Brontodon now, but oh, it's still a Shock. Shit. Alright, needed a land here. That is indeed a land. So perhaps putting that card on bottom is good enough. This card is not very good versus Lava Coil. It matches up really poorly versus that. It's one of the few matchups where I don't like Reaper. 3 power isn't good enough to beat Drakes. And Lava Coil removes the draw effect off of it. It's a pretty rough start for us. We need to draw a land here. He missed his land drop. But that is not good enough. I seriously considered throwing that Reaper just into the Drake for a draw. Like, it was not out of the world to try for that. Then I could have resolved Chupacabra this turn and taken Drake off the board. I think it's going to be a Lava Coil he's deciding about. Is Lava Coil good enough to take over a land? I mean, I miss land drop. So if that's Lava Coil... Hey, who's reading? Oh, but he hit the wrong target. Oh, that's exciting. I mean, maybe he thinks... I mean, with 1 island, I suppose... I mean, certainly I don't want to be at 16 health versus Drakes right now, with a Drake on the board and Azcanta over there. I mean, that says he's more worried about me growing this or somehow getting out of his damage range. It's not what this match is about as far as I play it. But land to the graveyard. Really? Why? Because it's a tap land? Well, I need to draw land right now. I need to start removing these Drakes. Thankfully I did. Contempt versus Chupacabra. He runs Spell Pierce and Dive Down, but this card can be beat by both. This card can only be beat by by Dive Down. So I'm going to Contempt to the way the Drake here. While he's tapped out. Gives me a little bit of life too, but I don't think that's the reasoning to do that. Bins a mountain. Oh, gets to flip Azcanta off it though. Yeah, nasty. It's very hard to beat Azcanta late game. It's crackling Drake, but still tapping out. So I wonder if he'll swing for the damage or not. He did, but tapped out. So means no dive. Oh, there it is. Unfortunately, that's Dive Down and Spell Pierce is what that is. So I'm at 10. I'm dead next turn. I don't think there's any way we survive this. So I will play around right now. So we have 2 options, right? Vivian and Chupacabra. It's probably Dive Down. He runs 3 of them and 2 Spell Pierces. Could also be Opt or Shock. But I can't play around Dive Down where I can play around Spell Pierce. So if I play Vivian here, there's more cards that beat me than otherwise. So instead, what I'll do is I'll play Chupacabra. It doesn't stop to Spell Pierce. I will go for the untap one. It doesn't matter which one I target. If he has it in response, he gets to do something. But we are pretty low here. Decision. It is possible. I don't think it's possible for him, rather, to do 6 spells off the top of his deck. But if he has Shocks, which we know he does, like, he could do less than 6 spells and do 5 spells or 4 spells in a combination of Shocks. That would be enough to kill me outright. He can remove my Reapers, which do damage to me, as well as prevent him from dying. He has 1 mana off Niv. This will be interesting. So a lot of things happening here. I think Carnage Tyrant is way too slow right now, but we'll see. If I top deck land, top deck removal, if I top deck a Chupacabra. So a lot of cards I wouldn't mind drawing here. It's funny, he's clearly got a decision here. I'm not sure I know exactly what that decision is. It's probably about which ones does he want to remove, can he kill me? I mean, if he had a sweeper here, it'd be super bad, by the way, because I'd take 2 damage from every creature dying. Like if he had like a Pirate's Cannonade or something, but it's not in his main deck. He's got the Beacon Bolt, it's right there. He can survive beacon bolting my Reaper. So he digs first. So it looks like he's probably on the Beacon Bolt play. That would explain everything here. Drake goes to 5. Beacon Bolt to my dude is 7. If he discards a spell, it's 8. If he has double shock, that's good enough. Because I'd take 5 off the Enigma Drake, possibly 6 off Chart a Course, and then double shock to my Reapers are 4 damage. Okay, discarded Spell Pierce. Drake's at 6. That's quite a lot. Second Chart a Course, Drake's at 7. Maybe 8. 8 is probably lethal off a shock. Another Spell Pierce down. It's pretty rough news for me. Dive down. Into another dive down. Damn. Damn. Okay, very, very close. Maybe not mulliganing or us going first might have been enough. So pretty sweet game, honestly. Very, very, very close. That extra mana he drew off the charts, and the charts putting 2 spells away into his graveyard to grow the Drakes is super rough. Because that was unexpected him to get to 10 damage off the Drake alone without any shocks or without killing any of my creatures. So, alright. Let's go to our sideboarding. I'm a little bummed we didn't win that. It would have been really nice going into game 2 having won that.